Yesterday we talked about the adjustment team. Philip K. Dick. They made about 10 different movies of stories this guy wrote. He was active from the 50s through the 70s. Died in the early 80s. You guys know Fist to 5 on a scale of 0 to 5, Stevie? Look at me. How well do you guys think you understood that story? Andy, what we read yesterday. What do you give it? Tell Anne. What do you give it? You totally understand that story yesterday? Let me see.
Oh, understanding?
Yeah. This, I don't get it. This, yeah. Eh. What do you got? Let's see. Andy, what do you got?
Was that for everything?
What do you got?
You just have to understand what happens in the story.
What do you got from her? Okay. 4. All right. Now, you two. Which story did you like better, Tom?
Yeah, adjustment team. It's like there's like less romance in it. While the movie
Yes.
was more romance.
I thought the romance was pretty great. And I'm not even like a romance guy. I think it was pretty awesome the way. I mean, let me ask you this. Did the main character in the book, in the story, have any ability at all? Did he do anything? Or did stuff just happen to him?
And the story didn't know.
Huh? Yeah, he didn't do anything, did he? He was lost. So in the movie, Matt Damon is doing things. He's causing, what's he causing? What's one of the questions there? What is he causing to happen? What is he causing to happen?
Beyond the limits.
What's this?
Ripples.
Yes, ripples. So he's causing changes in his destiny, in his fate, by what? How long did he ride the same bus? God, Stevie, you're getting such good points for this. Great recall. Red
Right, we wrote it here.
rode the same, he's a genius, rode the same bus for 3 years. Okay? That's persistence. Okay? That is an act of free will. It's his choice to ride the bus for 3 years to finally run into the girl. And if you try hard enough, maybe fate can be altered.
Chances.
Or we'd like to think that. Fist to 5.
Oh no.
Fist to 5, Adjustment Bureau. I'm going 4. Foot down. What do you got? I mean, it's more. You're a genius. You just say 5?
I can't remember number 6. Okay?
I mean, here's why you shouldn't totally, if you totally understand the Adjustment Bureau, I think you'll probably simplify it. There's a lot to think about in that movie.
Wait, number 6? I forgot. I really.
What's number 6?
Like, it's one of the problems in place. Where was it?
Ah.
It's in a Seneca.
Well, what did it have to do with?
It's all down, right?
Yeah, what was he running for at the beginning of the movie? He's trying, so, using the process of elimination, Stevie.
Oh,
30 seconds.
oh my gosh.
What number are you on? Huh?
Wasn't it Statue of Liberty?
Yes. Now that is at where? Yes.
That's
Use the
one
words.
place?
That is the little place
I
where
thought you made that up.
it's the little block of land that the Statue of Liberty sits on. It's a little island. But yeah, I thought Statue of Liberty too when I saw it, and I'm thinking, okay. But it's actually Liberty Island, it's a real place. Let's see how Andy did here. Never had seen him do it. Hold on to it. David Norris, a young, ambitious politician. In 2006, with help from his assistant, he ran for the Senate. He first met the woman of his dreams, at least in the most unlikely circumstance. Where did they meet for time?
The wash.
The washroom. Nice way of saying the toilet. A few days after David lost his election, Harry was sitting on a bench in the park with a notebook in his hand. What character is Harry in the book, in the story?
Claire?
Sort of, yeah. But he's also the summoner, right? He's supposed to do something somewhere. The dog. So, Harry's kind of a dog in the story. What was he supposed to ensure happened? What did Richardson want him to do?
Spin his coffee on the ship.
Yeah. Oh, and he got one? Good guess. It's 2 for 2. Number 3. Flip down. Read that.
The big everywhere out Richardson explaining that the mysterious man in black suit was able to make certain things referring to past. According to Richardson, what was meant to do is David told the people about the recalibration that they took forward.
What do we got?
We said it's not right.
Yeah, they will melt his brain. I don't know. I think you're changing it. 2 answers. Number 4. We kind of talked about that already. David is causing what to happen? Ripple effects. What does that mean? That means his destiny is staying the same? Changing. So look here, guys. This is a really important question in philosophy, in Western thought. So what do you guys believe in the East here? I mean, if you're Buddhist or you're not religious or whatever. What do you really believe? Let's talk about
I
this.
think
Because in the story, everything's controlled. I mean, you're just a little ant, okay? In the movie, there's some more of this. So what do we think? What do we really believe? What do you think, Donna? Yeah, that's actually a lot more common in the East. For instance, like in India, the Hindu tradition, we're basically powerless. We're just supposed to go on with our lives and do the best we can. And God, or whatever you call it, destiny, fate, it is written, they say. In fact, in Western astrology and Vedic astrology, Hindu astrology is considered much harder. Like, this will happen, you will have 2 kids, then you'll die. Okay? Like, no flowers. In Western astrology, they always encourage you that you can control your fate by just being aware of your shortcomings. Okay? Whereas in India, they say you'll die at 2 o'clock on Monday. I don't think you can do it. What was the name of the ballet company? Andy. Jesus, you're a good cheater. 6, Tawan. Where did David Chanel take him? Senate Gallery. 7, Futon. What did Thompson do to release? Good. 8. After 11 months, David's back running for the U.S. Senate again. How do they navigate through the doors? Hats. Very good, Tom. We discussed 9. Where did they end up after Yankee Stadium? Yeah, there's a statue there. Okay, 10. David turned the doorknob to the left and he ended up at the Adjustment Bureau headquarters. So what is the Adjustment Bureau headquarters in this story? What do you think it is? Is it an actual office we can go to? Is it?
Old people has.
Yeah. So, is it, I mean, what is it? Is it natural, supernatural? Are they ghosts? Are they spirits? Or are they, like you said yesterday, are they aliens? Really? You guys have heard these theories that aliens came to ancient man. There are theories that alien sightings thousands of years ago were what primitive people considered gods. They didn't know what they were seeing. So, number 10, what does the chairman decide to do? Rewrite their fate. Rewrite their fate, Colin. So what's this say here? I'm in control of my thoughts. This is me, this is mine, this is myself. Andy! Karma. Action. A Hindu word. Or God, Sanskrit. Is in control of my life. This is God's wish. Okay? And look right here, what's this guy called in English? Puppet. We are puppets and God is the puppeteer. So, what we're going to do, guys, we have an essay assessment after the break. This is an assessment event. This is not something I make up. This is what we're going to have to be doing. So this will be the end of our unit. This will be the sum of an assessment. 300 words. We'll work on structure after the break, but it's 300 words, and you have to hand in an outline and a first draft. Okay? They're part of your grade. If you don't hand in an outline, automatic best grade you can get is 75%. You have to do an outline, a first draft, which I will make notes on, suggest corrections, and then you'll have to hand in the final copy. The final copy is, of course, expected to be your best work, very nearly. There shouldn't be a lot of errors. Okay, if there is, I'm going to mark it just like you guys are native speakers, high school level, and there's not going to be any room for error. It should be perfect. Okay? So, 300 words. Is your life more controlled by fate or by your free will? Now, it's easy to say, okay, it's fate. I want examples. Think about it. For instance, I'll give you a perfect for instance. It gets into personal life stories, but when I went on a trip around the world in 2011, I went on a trip around the world with my brother. We went to Italy, went to Dubai, Bahrain, went to Thailand, Australia. What? Well, sort of. There was a motorcycle semi. I flipped a bike in Thailand, and there was a huge hole in my ankle. Right? And the next day, we flew to Australia. And by the time I landed in Sydney, my foot was like a balloon. It was infected. So I had to go to the hospital in Australia for 3 weeks. Had 3 surgeries on my ankle, and within 1 day, if it was not better within 1 day, they were going to amputate it right here. And they told me that. You know, they give me drugs, morphine, and they come in one afternoon, he's doing the rounds, checking on me. Okay, mate, I tell you what, if tomorrow the swelling hasn't gone down significantly, we're going to remove this portion, and you'll have a shark bite looking effect. That's what he said to me. So I spent that night in the hospital, with sleep obviously, thinking about what I'm going to do with my one leg. I'm going to have to get like a computer job. I can't be moving around. Just that the rest of us. And I basically thought, okay, what are my regrets? You know, what did you do in life? And for me, it was I didn't move back to Italy because I loved Italy, and I never lived in New York City. And I thought about those 2 things. That's what came up in my mind. Next day, cut to the chase. Foot was okay. This is a real foot. Okay. Moved back to the States, and as soon as it took another 2 months to recover, I could sit with my foot up every day. It was ridiculous. But when I recovered, I packed my stuff, sold the rest, moved to New York, took out suitcases. Because that experience, that negative experience, kind of pushed me to be like, okay, I have to do something. Okay? For me, that was fate, but it was also my decision to do something. So there are examples in your guys' life where you can say it's all just fate. I mean, some stuff is fate. You guys were born in Vietnam. You know, your parents have this background, that background. You're allowed to go to a school like this. If you're born in the hill country, in the mountains, I doubt you'd be going to the school right now. So there's certain things we can't control, but there's certain things maybe we can. All right? But I want examples from your life to support your answer. And you guys are young, but you're old enough to have had certain life experiences. I'll give you another one. I just happen to live next door we moved into a new house, and I was like in love with this girl next door. She became my girlfriend for 3.5 years. Bad decision. Didn't work out. Bad decision. But I certainly dated her. You know, if she wasn't my neighbor, I don't think I probably would never talk to her. So that was a fated situation. But fate. It's like destiny. Destiny, fate, same thing.
No, but then, wait, because I watched a video, right? And he said, even if you're not in that circumstance, you will still be her.
Yeah, see, that's the argument. Think about that. That's the argument, okay? That's the argument for fate versus, is it just a coincidence? And then you always say like, oh, it was my choice to do this and do that.
It's always our choice, but then fate is something that gives you chance to do it. Yeah.
But what about the Adjustment Bureau where, okay, he loved this girl, he met this girl, it's like I live next door to this girl, and fate pulls them apart. But he keeps trying and trying and trying.
That's free will.
Okay, that's some free will. So is your life like that?
I guess.
I mean, how about this? How about if I told you, this is getting really, what if I told you, CD, your fate is to drop out of school 2 years from now, move to the mountains of Vietnam, and have 22 babies and live in a hut? That's your fate. You can't escape it. That's what's happening. It's going to happen. Don't you want to believe that if you just kept working through school and applied to university and just really focused, don't you believe you could change your fate? See, it's only when you hear your fate and you don't like it that you think, maybe I can do something. Okay? Yeah, but this question is as old as humans, as humanity. They were asking this question, the Indians, the Mahabharata, they were asking these questions 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. So I want to hear examples. I want to hear situations that make you think why it's fate, or situations where you think you could control. I mean, our emotions matter so much, don't they? It's only when I tell you, you know, fate is something you're not going to like, that you really think, okay, I can do it. I can actually have some effect. So, 3 words, outline is going to be due after the break. We have examples right here. You don't need your book right now, I don't know if you guys have one, but it's going to be pages 156 to 159. Structures, outlines, okay? Topic sentence and supporting sentences, okay? Introduction, body, conclusion, at least 3 paragraphs, okay? At least 3, probably 4. Topic sentence for each paragraph and supporting sentences. So review pages 156 through 158. And on the Thursday we meet back. We'll meet back on the 2nd, which I think is a Wednesday. On the Thursday we meet back, the 3rd or 4th. The outline will be there, okay? The outline. And that is page 156, 157. In your books, you'll explain how to format the outlines. 156 to 158. Okay? First stab at the outline. This is an assessment event. It's worth 20% of your grade for the year, so it's a real project. We'll discuss more. We're going to do more discussion. And I'm going to challenge you guys. If you're just writing an opinion and blathering the creative words, we'll go back to the drawing board.